Hi, I'm Mitchell Brownstein. I'm running for re-election as mayor of Cote St. Luc. What distinguishes me from my opponent in this election is really all well said in my slogan: trusted, compassionate, responsive leadership. It starts off with demerger. When I was an elected official with my opponent, he promised to fight for demerger if the opportunity ever arose. Well, in fact, he fought tooth and nail to keep us in the megacity, while I, along with Anthony Housefather, Ruth Kovac, and Glenn Nashin, created the demerger committee, and we were successful in getting back our city. And the benefits of demerger are very clear: the right to direct taxation, control over our unions, we saved our EMS, we built an aquatic and community center, and so much more. I'm also a businessman and a lawyer who has a lot of experience managing my own law firm for 27 years, where I've had great success in obtaining success in revenue by reducing expenses and working without debt. And I followed the same model for the city of Cote St. Luc, reducing our debt by $4 million and negotiating a deal with the city of Montreal where we're paying $4.8 million over the next 3 years less for central services. We are in the best financial situation that we've been since demerger. I'm also a consensus builder. I get along with everyone, which is why I have the full support of my entire council. I get along with a lot of the candidates that are running in this election. I have a great relationship with our Member of Parliament, our Member of the National Assembly, and with the Mayor of Montreal and city councillors in Montreal and mayors of the demerged cities. And by having positive relationships with everybody, I'm able to move forward files like the Cavendish extension, the possible relocation of CP rail yards, and so many others. I think those are the main things that distinguish us, but something as important is I am a full-time mayor, which means I'm there every day to respond to the needs and concerns of the residents of Cote St. Luc, while my opponent wants to continue to work not only as an architect, but as a registered lobbyist for developers, where he will, unlikely, it's no doubt, will have many conflicts of interest that will not enable him to be able to push files forward, such as in the Cavendish extension where there's a parcel of land owned by Ollenbeck, whom he represents. And he has said that he'll have to recuse himself for files like that and others. So I'm looking forward to continuing to work for you, the residents of Cote St. Luc, as your full-time mayor, always available to respond to your needs and concerns. Thank you for your trust. In my first term as mayor of Cote St. Luc, I settled the 3 collective agreements, creating harmony amongst our workforce, where everybody is working together for the benefit of the residents of Cote St. Luc. I negotiated a deal with the city of Montreal where we're paying $4.8 million less for central services, putting us into the best financial situation that we've been in since demerger. My overall arching goal is to ensure that we provide the best quality of services, facilities, and programming so that there is something for everybody in order to ensure happiness right here in Cote St. Luc. Looking forward to your continued support, where I can work for you as a full-time mayor, always available to respond to your needs and concerns. Thank you.